Hi friends, today I'm going to talk about the childcare crisis in Indiana. So CCDF stands for Child Care Development Fund. This is a federal program that provides about 80% of the support for Indiana to help working families across our state, low-income working families, have access to affordable childcare so that they can go to work. So 13 months ago in Indiana, any family that was eligible received a CCDF benefit. Today, 32,000 kiddos across the state are on a wait list for CCDF. That represents more than 25,000 families in every corner of Indiana. These are families trying to get ahead by working hard, and now they're not even able to go to work. We are really hurting our families. Friends, this is also causing a crisis for our foster care kiddos. Many of Indiana's foster care families have relied on CCDF so that they could go to work and then come home and take care of their foster kids. Unfortunately, they have now lost CCDF benefits as well, which means they're declining to be foster families. We have more kiddos in stress in foster care than ever before because of these cuts to childcare. Additionally, we're creating more latchkey kids across the state, and we know that when kids leave school and go straight home by themselves to their neighborhoods, they're more likely to have problems. They're more likely to get in trouble, to have lower outcomes in school, and all around it's a stressor for their families. That's not good for kids, it's not good for families, and it's not good for Indiana. Additionally, and this is critical, already this year, or in the last year, more than 200 child care centers across Indiana have closed their doors. We know that's because many of their kiddos rely on CCDF, and so they're losing kids, and they're not able to keep their doors open. 75% of Indiana's child care facilities have at least one, if not many more, kiddos who historically have received CCDF. That's why there's such a strain on our facilities. Many of those centers that provide child care to families that don't need a subsidy because it's affordable for them will still lose access to child care because those facilities will close. We have created a true crisis for young families across the state of Indiana. Just last night in the governor's State of the State, he talked about the importance of child care in Indiana. And frankly, that was frustrating to me because he has cut CCDF during his short term in the governor's office. So I'm asking you to reach out to the governor's office and let him know you support CCDF funding for Indiana's low-income families to help our families thrive and to help our economy thrive. It's also really important to understand the economic impacts of this short-term decision-making that's been happening. In Indiana, we understand from a recent study that the economic impact, so employers losing access to high-quality employees, those parents, is costing the state of Indiana $4.2 billion every year. That's a huge negative economic impact for our state. The small investment in CCDF, again, this program's mostly funded by the federal government. The small state investment goes a long way to help our economy thrive and, of course, to help our families thrive. Thank you, friends. Keep having your voices heard.